Hi, I'm John Urban of Mustangs TV, and this is Between the Pipes. On this edition, Peyton Parker of the women's hockey team. Peyton, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Peyton, do you remember the first time that you ever strapped on the pads?
I do. It was on my backdoor outdoor rink at my house. My dad had built me, and I wore street hockey pads, a baseball glove, an old Jofo player's helmet, and just like a regular player's stick. And I'm pretty sure I was in boots at the time too, because I didn't have goalie skates. So.
How old was Peyton when that happened?
13.
Wow. Okay, so you transitioned from the backyard. Do you remember the first time you went onto the rink for competition?
Yeah, the process to make a house league team when I told my dad I wanted to play goaltender was you had to go through competitive and get dropped down. So he's like, just go out to the AA team, and if you get cut, just go through the process. It's cheaper that way, and whatever, you'll get more ice time out of it. So I went, and the first ice session, I actually ended up making the AA team. So first time on skates, made that AA team.
When you were growing up with all the success, was it very easy to fall in love with the position?
Yes, I would say so. I mean, if you have a passion for it, like I watched it my whole life too, so I just kind of knew right off the bat, like that was my position.
What was the love, though, to originally put on those pads and to get back in the outdoor rink that your dad had built?
I was a huge Sens fan, still am, and Dominic Hatchick at the time was the goaltender, who is the reason that I started playing goalie. I sat right behind him every home game and just watched him, and like his skill is just something that inspired me right from the beginning.
Definitely a unique style. In fact, last week they just retired his number in Buffalo, number 39. Is it safe to say that that's a goalie that you emulate? I'll say this quite honestly, Peyton. I don't see a Dominic Hasek when I see you making stops out there.
I definitely say his passion for it is what got me started, and seeing how he would do whatever it takes to stop the puck. So in some ways, in game situations, that will come out of me, but I'm definitely more like an orthodox goalie.
Is there a goalie, though, style-wise, that you emulate or see fit with?
My favorite goalie right now is Tugrask, so there are some things of, I guess you'd say a bits of every goalie come together, but Tugrask, I'd say, would be my number one.
Now, you actually played in a men's league, correct, before coming to Western?
Yes, I did.
What was that experience like? I'm sure there was a lot of shocked faces on the ice going against you for the first time.
Well, I first played Junior B in the EOJHL for Almonte Jr, and I loved it there. And then after that season, head coach Peter Goulet with the Raiders let me sign on their team, so I played for a junior team in the CJHL.
So coming from that to Western, though, was it a different transition to go from a boys' locker room into now you're with your girls and you can joke around?
I was in the guys' locker room. They were, however, very respectful with it, but the girls, like the dynamics obviously are way different. And yeah, I'd say there's a huge transition, like both on the ice and off the ice, but I guess it's something that I'm enjoying going through.
Are you allowed to let loose a bit more, though? Are you allowed? Does that play a positive factor in your game and provide more confidence?
I would say for sure. In the dressing room, you can kind of do whatever you want, go at your own pace. Versus the guys was very scheduled on when I should be ready and stuff, just for respect out of the whole organization. So.
Now, at this point of the season, you haven't gotten your first start as a Western Mustang during the regular season yet. But what would be your number one memory so far as a purple and white Mustang? Maybe something from practice, maybe something from a road trip, or something one of the girls has said to you?
We just had a turn in Montreal, and I got to play there and played quite a bit, and it was a lot of fun. So I guess just being actually like wearing a purple jersey on ice and being in that would be so far the best memory I've had.
How are you enjoying your time so far here at Western?
I love it. It's so much fun. It's a good transition, but there's so much going on. It's awesome all the time.
Peyton Parker, Between the Pipes here on Mustangs TV.